Okay, let's get going. I think we're live. Good evening and welcome to Piqua City Commission special meeting Tuesday, October 27th, 2020. We will begin by saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next, let's see, will the clerk call the roll?
Commissioner Foat,
Here.
Commissioner Pearson,
Here.
Mayor Lee,
Here.
Commissioner Grissom,
Here.
Commissioner Hines.
Here.
All right, the next section, we were to be a part of was the executive session, but we will cancel that as there is not a need to do that. And as such, we're going to take up new business. And the new business is resolution number R-116-20.
A resolution hiring L. Paul Oberdorfer as city manager and setting forth his terms of employment, compensation, and conditions.
Okay, so as a matter of business, we interviewed several people for the position of city manager, and we made an offer to L. Paul Oberdorfer for city manager. He's a quite extraordinary guy with an extensive background. And if anybody would like to see his background, we can make that available, I'm sure, to the public. So they, we want them to see who they're getting. Extraordinary guy, lots of qualifications, lots of experience. He's got public utilities experience. Very impressive individual. So, commissioners, do you have any other comments that you would like to make about this, about him?
The only comment that I would mention is that it was a unanimous vote to hire him, which I think is very important, that we all came to the same conclusion that he was the candidate for us. And so I think that speaks volumes for us as a commission and for us as a city as well.
And we're lucky to get him.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, I just want to say, I'm, like you said, I'm excited to bring him on board. I think it's going to be great for the city and for our operations. Looking at the terms set forth in this resolution, done our due diligence, compared in the local capacity on wages, terms, what are traditional in a lot of the national levels. So really, with this resolution, I think, in my opinion, looking forward at it, we've checked all the boxes that are required.
Well, anything else?
I just wanted to say that I think he's going to be a great addition to our city. He's very honest and forthright and very willing and open to speak to any of us. And I just am anxious that he gets here and we can get started.
Commissioner Foat, do you have any comment?
The only thing that I would have to say is Piqua. I think your commission has set up here and we made a great choice for you guys and we'll continue to make great choices. Allow the commission and also the new city manager some time going into the first of the year to start working together collectively and start making leaps and bounds for the city of Piqua here within the near future.
All right. And with that said, I would like to entertain a motion on this resolution.
I make a motion, we approve resolution number R-116-20.
Second.
I'll second.
Moved and seconded. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? None?
Want a roll?
Roll call.
Roll call?
Would you like a roll call?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. Commissioner Foat,
Present.
Commissioner Hines,
Aye.
Commissioner Grissom,
Aye.
Commissioner Lee,
Aye.
Commissioner Pearson,
Aye.
Commissioner Foat. Aye.
Motion passes. Present, oh my gosh.
Present.
All right, at this point, we'll have public comment. We did receive one message for public comment. It was in reference, it's from Jeffrey Koss, 311 Manning Street. It's in reference to the trucks coming off at Ash Street Bridge are still using the engine brakes. Can we get something done, and can we get something done about the cars racing up and down Manning Street? This question had been sent to our current city manager, myself, and the chief of police, and all three of us responded in saying that an officer has to be present in order and witness that violation in order to stop somebody. And the chief assured that increased presence would be noted in that area. But, I mean, we can't do anything. There is a sign posted, and of course, we do discourage people from racing up and down Manning Street. So, and officers, as busy as they are, will patrol as often as they can in that area. So thank you for your question, Mr. Koss. And with that said, let's go to commissioners' comments, and we will start with Commissioner Hines.
I have very little to say other than how excited I am for our new city manager. As we said, he comes very, very qualified, and I think he will help lead the vision that we have set forward for us as a city. I know, were we going to have some conversation about?
Yes.
Yes.
I was going to bring it up
Okay,
during mine and then
perfect,
let everybody
okay.
talk about it.
Not a problem. That's it. Thank you.
All right?
I don't have any comment to reiterate what Commissioner Hines said with the city commissioner. Look forward to that, or city manager, but it sounds like you're going to talk a little bit more.
About Halloween, yes.
I too am thrilled that we now have a new city manager, and I'm anxious for our citizens to become engaged with him and learn all that he has to offer. Thank you.
Commissioner Foat.
So the only comment that I have is that I flash back to the military day on roll call saying present. No,
That's an excuse, huh?
yeah, that it is, yeah, after 5 years of being retired.
Oh, yeah, so I know that feeling.
Anyways, I just want to reiterate what Commissioner Hines said about the city manager. I'm anxiously awaiting to get him on board. It seems like it's going to be bigger and better things coming on from the city. I want to thank Gary, even though, he's done a great job for the past 8 years. I've seen his record and what he's done for the city, outstanding leadership that he's provided. Going to hate to see him go, but there's always change, and change should always be welcomed.
Yep. All right, thank you for your comments. And I too would welcome Mr. Oberdorfer to the city of Piqua, and not to discount anything that Gary Huff has done for the city. Excellent city manager, loved by all the employees and the professional staff and the citizens. Lots of groups throughout the city. Love his open communication, and he's done a great job for us. And I'm going to miss Gary and making fun of Virginia Tech because he's a Virginia Tech fan. So, but Mr. Oberdorfer is going to do a good job. He's got a great background and a good experience, and he's going to bring that experience to the city of Piqua and help us continue to grow. Along with that, I would like to talk about Halloween. A lot of people have been asking me about Halloween because I guess there's a forecast on Thursday of severe rain. And if that is the case, I would like to talk to the commission about rescheduling it for Saturday afternoon from 1 to 3. What do you guys think of that? Any comments?
Is there enough time to get that scheduled and get it out there? That was my only concern, because I've got a lot of citizen comments to me as well, too, saying that other counties are doing them on Saturdays, and a lot of people have rescheduled, so.
Well, yeah, as long as we get it out by Thursday, we'll have plenty of time, is what the city manager, what Gary had said to me. Any
Well,
other
for
comments?
the safety of our kids that are out and people that are going from door to door, and I know they're having trunk
Trunk or treats, yeah.
treats, and I think with the weather forecast, I think it would be better to have it, postpone it until Saturday.
All right, so do we want to officially postpone it till Saturday, based on the weather forecast?
Yeah, I was just looking at the weather. It looks much better on Saturday. I have no problem with that. My only thing is I know people ask for time off from work. typically but the fact that it's a Saturday, that would probably work for people. And we're saying 1 to 3, is that what
1 to
we're?
3, it's
I
an
think that's a
afternoon.
great idea, yeah.
I agree.
All right.
Is that when a lot of other places are?
Any emotion for that, Frank? No. Yeah. Okay. What was that, sir?
Whether it looks like it's best around that 1 to 3 time frame. I know a lot of times traditionally it's in the evening when it's, I don't know if people put on a lot more scarier things for people at times during the darker hours.
I'd rather see the ghost coming at me during the day than at night myself.
I agree, and I think in light of COVID and everything else, 1 to 3 makes sense.
I just look for the best experience for the
Yeah.
children. So if that's when the best weather is, it's warmer, that's fine by my
I
standards.
agree. Yes.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. If you're good, then if we're all good, then we will postpone it from Thursday, and we'll try and get notice out tomorrow and reiterate it throughout the community, so that we're going to postpone it until Saturday from 1 to 3.
Okay.
And I don't think I have anything else. And
Do we have to make a motion on that?
no, I
Oh.
just asked
Okay,
Frank. He
sorry.
just said we just need to agree.
Okay.
So then Halloween is Saturday, 1 to trick or treats, 1 to 3 in Bickwa. But there are no other concerns. That's the end of my comments. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second?
Second.
Moved and seconded. We are adjourned. All right, so Paul sent me a